Hi everyone, it's Pokemon Roshi. It's another Pokemon TCG Live deck profile, and this is my Miraidon EX top tier deck. As you know, Miraidon EX, very good card, came out in the Obsidian Flames, pretty sure, or Scarlet and Violet, and it has Tandem ability, which will accelerate two basic electricity Pokemon onto your bench and then shuffle your deck. And it's not once per turn as well. Well, it's once per turn per Miraidon. It does 220 damage. Can't attack next turn, but you can just retreat it and set out energies. It's an awesome card. And it's Tricky Jim, VODs, who went to Worlds, did really well, and showed off that Miraidon can be top tier. And it's everywhere. So, I've had a look at what deck he used, and I thought, well, you know, using somebody else's deck, you know, you want to always add something that how you play. So I've added, instead of a Zero Aura, I've put a new Miraidon EX, free retreat. It's chunkier, so it's hard to be stabilized and cramoranted and stuff like that. It can do damage. I wish it did a little bit more damage, but it can accelerate energies to your discard pile. Raikou, of course, quick attacker. Raichu, of course, knock out anything. So Raichu is normally going to be your end game. You want to use this last, really, to knock out the bigger Pokemon. Squawkabilly, just to do, you know, draw more cards, eat more into your deck so that you can use generators to get more benefits. Flaaffy, of course, to accelerate energies. A lot of people will go for the Flaaffies first and the Mareeps. The one thing I've changed the most about this is, well, of course, the new Miraidon. Added an extra Arven just so that we can actually get this more often to find a Nest Ball in case we need to get accelerated, because we don't need Battle for the RP passes with Miraidon. 4 Paths to the Peaks and 4 Bosses Orders. 4 Bosses Orders, sole reason is we are a very aggressive deck, so we need to be aggressive and select our target and neutralize them. Yes. 2 Judges, 2 Ionos, 3 Professor's Researches, 2 Bravery Charms, and 5 Soul Stone, and 14 Electric Energies. Alright, that's the deck. And yeah, the full deck list is in the description below. Enjoy the next 3 battles, and I'll see you on the next one. So, Miraidon, is it a good deck? Yes. Can he do well in Worlds? Yes. Does it have some bad matchups? Sometimes. Against Chimpal, it can be a bit of a pain. If you can't boss up when you need to boss up and hit what you need to slow them down, it's a problem. And they're very squishy as well. But I've been seeing this Miraidon deck absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And yeah, I can see it. I think you can do really well if you can if the right person is using it, who's used it for a lot of time, lots of practicing. So it may just take a lot of practice to get used to which combinations. It is straightforward, just hit, and hit hard. Starting off, you can attack straight away, start taking prizes. But as soon as you've used up all your electric generators and you're not getting the draw power you want, you start to have trouble. So, can we do it? So I'm going to use Tandem Unit. I haven't put this one down for a reason. So we need that, and we need that. And then we can use Tandem Unit again to get a Raichu and you down. Okay. Now, if I put another Miraidon down, I think that will clog it up, to be honest. But yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so we've got energies and we've got Thingy Bob. And we've got an Escape Rope and that. Now, if we do, I have got a Flaaffy and I've got everything else, but they're going to be able to attack next turn, and we need to attack next turn. I think maybe I've attached him already. Sorry. Right, okay. Alright, so we've got some energies in there, so we can use that. Let's generate 2. Oh, awesome. Alright, so 1, 2. Okay. What do we want? We have a path. We have an escape rope. Wonder what they're going to give up for the escape rope. It's probably going to be the Friggabacks, or the Green Ninja, or the Pidgey. Green Ninja. Okay. Right, okay. So, we need to start knocking out their Pokemon. We're going to do fleet-footed for 1 turn only. Electric Generator. Great. Then we've got Path. We're going to do another Electric Generator and get 1 more energy. Great. Then I would like a boss to be right now. Maybe that's what I'm going to use it on. The Green Ninja could be a problem, but I think the boss. Iono would be better. And I can't do that because I've just realised I've used research. I've just wasted that. Anywho, of course I did. This is what I'm talking about. You need a really good person who understands his deck really well to use it against the top meta decks. The person who went to Worlds with it, I mean, he did so much testing, you know, fine-tuned it, learned everything about his deck, every possibility, every permutation of everything he can do with it. And yeah, that is probably why he did so well. It has the capacity to beat most decks, hands down. When it gets towards like PAL or Urshifu, it's a problem. Plath can knock down a lot of decks, but that's not the only problem. Okay, so we have that. We could Iono. We could just go what we're doing, 160. It's just enough to knock out that Batskelebar. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to knock out this Batskelebar. Okay. So that puts us to 2 prizes ahead, and we've won. Okay, so that is how you do it. Alright. We'll go to the next match because that didn't take very long. And I'll see you in the next part. So, match 2. Alright. So, as you saw, when against PAL, we've altered the deck a little bit to what was in Worlds, the template, let's just say. It is a template of what Miraidon EX can do. I decided with Miraidon you need to be attacking a lot, but you also need to choose the right Pokemon to attack. So I thought, well, if I add another Arven just so I can find, say, a Bravery Charm or a certain key card, and add an extra boss. So we are using 4 bosses. 4 bosses orders, just so that we can get a boss when we need it most of the time. So then we can just go scoop that up, you're dead, 2 prizes, we win the match. Because we've got all the Pokemon we need, we've got plenty of energies, and yeah, can we see how we get on? Now I've got an Arven here, right? So Arven will find me. So I added an extra Arven, 5 Steel Stone or Bravery Charm. I think that, because at the minute it'll be fine. So we need a Miraidon. That's what we have, 1 Nest Ball. and we can search it out with talent unit. So now we need Raichu. So what we got? 2 Mareeps, a Squawk, 10 energies, 4 electric generators, 4 bosses. Okay, so we need another talent unit. We definitely need to get this Mareep out of the active. So that and that. Okay, we haven't seen a single Squawkabilly. We just saw it then, but it's not the point. We're going to put it on this. And we need to have... We've got a Switch Cart. We have a path. What do we want though? We'd like a support card. Electric Generator would be nice, actually. Just because we've funneled out our deck a little bit now. We have Switch Cart, we have that now. Path. Let's see what we get from this. I bet we got one. Alright. And we will put it on. Can we do enough? Add to put that attack? No. Can we do anything for Raikou? No. If they evolve that, so we'll put it on the Raikou. Put another one on the Raikou. We will Switch Cart into the Raikous just so we can start doing some damage. We've got fleet-footed energy. Right, we have this and that. We're not going to get rid of anything at the minute, and we're just going to do 140. If we need to just keep doing 140, that's what we're going to do. The whole deck is designed to attack, stall out your opponent with Path to the Peak. Talent unit to search for the Pokemon we need if we get any knocked out, and start off with Raichu for the big bosses. So, say an Arceus V-Star, Charizard EX, and for some reason you can see the outline of Arven there. Can you see that? It's on the outline of that. That's weird. Anyway, Raichu can knock out everything, just like Chimpao. Raichu is normally the end game. You want to be using Raichu at the end, just because you're going to discard a lot of energies, and you're going to need a lot of Flaaffies to generate the energies. Now, we've prized the Flaaffy and Mareep, so we can only use one Flaaffy at the minute. So he's just got Capturing Aroma, he's got an Arceus, he's going to have Rare Candy Charizard, and he's going to accelerate and do 200 damage. 100%. I need to scoop. Alright. Okay. We'll go to another match because that didn't last very long either. And we'll see how we get. So, match 3. A lot of people are seeing me setting up and attacking, and they're going, nah, and scooping. So, you know, I'm trying to make content and they're scooping, and it's like, But at least you're getting to see me setting up and how I do it. I probably aren't playing it the best way, personally. You people are watching who have used this step before or used it a little bit more than me, yeah, they'll probably wipe the floor with me. But I can do okay, just okay. So I am looking like it's going to be a carnival deck. Now this could be a problem. Big mucho problem. Mew, and it's probably going to find a battle VIP. If they don't find a battle VIP pass, I'm happy. I don't really want to Iono with the hand I've got here, to be honest. But I will Arven. So Arven is the reason I've put 2 in. One, I can find a Nest Ball, which can find a Miraidon. Also, it can find me a False Steel Stone, which I can use. Now, normally I will attach it to the Raichu instead of the Raikou. Reason is the Raichu is there just to go for one hit KOs, but it's like a glass cannon. Raikou is normally your first attack you want to use, and you want it to last a little bit longer so you can attack a bit more. Because Raichu discards the energies where we only have to use 2 for Raikou to attack. But it's all dependent on how many Pokemon in play determines how much damage it can do. Now they scooped on that Mew, so they've had to use up loads of level balls, and they're not full power. Alright. So I will Arven, and I will find a Nest Ball and that. So I've got Fossil Stone and a Nest Ball. So we just need to get a Miraidon. All you need is one Miraidon and you set up. It's crazy. It is crazy how good this is. And there we go. So you always have to go for, say, like a Mareep and a Miraidon, and then you can just search for 2 anymore. And we're going to go for that one and the Raichu. Alright. And we have pretty much what we need. Yeah, pretty much that is it. That is all you need. We have a Switch Cart. We have that. So what do we want from the Fossil Stone? I mean, we can attack. Switch the Raikou. I think that's Bravery Charm. 250. Electric Generator, blah blah blah. I would like to dig into the deck a little bit more. I am going to Soul Alchemy, and we're going to find. Got Iono, it's not too bad. I think there's another Electric Generator just to get set up a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, so depending on how many we get, none. 1. Of course it would. It'd only be 1. It's always 1. Anywho. Not me moaning. I'm not moaning. I am moaning. And we can go fleet-footed before we go path. Boss's orders, it's great. That's why we have 4. And we can just attack for 180. So this can do 220 max, as long as they've got a full board and serve rate. There's an Electric Generator. Great. You are probably screaming at me in the comments. Do put that in there. Comment down below. Oh, you shouldn't use Star Alchemy so quickly. Blah blah blah. I went, well, if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have felt that energy and been able to attack. So, but yeah, I mean, Star Alchemy, it isn't affected by Path to the Peak. I'm pretty sure it's not, because it's an attachment ability. But yeah, it's just to get me there. If, say, I had a Raichu and nothing else that I could use to get a Miraidon or anything else, I would have to use it to get a Miraidon or a Nest Ball or an Arven to get a Nest Ball, to get this, to do that, to get the full board. Alright, but the whole point in this deck is fill out your board, put energies on, put your Path to the Peak, make your Pokemon more bulky, use your boss's orders, choose what you want to knock out, and knock them out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. Who do we want to knock out next though? That's the key thing. And they've just done Collapse Stadium, which is bad for us, good for them. I will go for a Raikou at the minute, because I have another one. Right. Now we would like them. I've just got rid of a baby Gardevoir. 3 energies. Okay. So what they're looking for, it's going to be another Curlier. Oh no, a Lemillion. Right, so they've already used Iono on us. Well, that's a nice juicy one. So now, if we get a boss's orders, we're laughing. And I mean laughing. The Clap Stadium's a bit annoying, to be honest, but we have 4 paths, which is fine. He's got another Iono. Philosopher's Stone. What are you going to use? I think it's going to be another Curlier. Do you actually get to see it? I don't think you do, no. You don't get to see it. So we've both used our V-Star powers. Rare Candy. Gone for. Okay, so you're going to start attacking. Right. That's a bit annoying. You only need to put what? Okay. This is very annoying. So now you're going to knock out my Mareep. You bad person. You bad person. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm on a Fleet Foot. See what we get. First research. Correct. We have a talent unit to look out for another Mareep. We can go. If I go that, I can't put another talent unit. And I'm only doing 180 in a minute now. We will attach onto you. We can't. Yeah. Dirt 5, we're at 5. Dirt 2, we're at that. Let's go. Escape Rope. See what they bring up. It's going to be the Greninja. They're not going to give us the Lumineon. That's a really hard choice for him, isn't it? It is going to be the Greninja. And we can use Miraidon talent unit. So reason is we can, don't forget, free retreat. So we're going to do Professor Research. Right, okay, so we have got another one of them. I would like another. I've just put my 8 down, so I can't actually do Flaaffy. And if I do another one of them, I can't really use Raichu. Right, okay. No. Okay, we're gonna retreat. You. Got any energies? Okay. What we're doing? I'm not going to put in a Miraidon because I need the space for something else. So there goes their draw power. Alright? That's extra draw power gone. For energies. So they can't accelerate energies now. The Curlier is the only way that they can accelerate energies now. You can't put any damage counters on me. Well, you've got Artisan. Okay. So what are you going to look for? Iono? That's fine. I've got a boss. That's great for me. So this is why we have bosses. 4 bosses. We can go Lumineon, 2 prizes. And just keep chipping away at the Garnvor. Before they knock us out. Pretty much. Yeah. Have they got any energies? They've got no energies in the discard pile. And I've already put energies here. Now you need to get rid of an energy. I bet any money Is it an energy you're going to get rid of? It is one energy. So, did you get what you need? I'm wondering. I would like another path to the peak, just so we can knock him out. We've used 2 paths to the peaks. We've still got 2 more. They've used Tap Stadium and Arthur, and we need to have. We've got 2 electric generators, research, 2 more new researches, 1 Iono, another Judge, 4 bosses. We've got another Switch Cart, another Escape Rope. We've lost a Raichu and a Mareep. Right, okay, so they've just scooped there. They've got 1 energy. Going out for that Greninja was actually a good shout. Now, if I put another Raichu in, I could attack with it. Or I could go for another Mareep. No. That's what I've got left. I don't want another one of them. Yes. Alright, so we're going to put energy on you. And we can't. I know I've lost the Mareep. And I got that. I just want to double check my deck. How many bosses we got? Ah, so we've prized 2 bosses. That's nutty. So what we're hitting for 180. We've got fleet footed. We need a path to the peak. No, but we've got an energy. Okay. This is the biggest threat at the minute. He will have an extra 2 energies. If I boss that up now, we go ahead. But he could knock this out. But I think go for this first. And go for that. Knock this out. We're doing 200 damage. 1, 2. There's the Raichu. I knew the Raichu was prized. So, if they knock this Raichu out, fair enough. We'll put Miraidon there. Put the Raichu down. Try and get a Flaaffy, accelerate energy onto it, put another energy on, flop out, knock out this with boss. That's the plan. So this got rid of a station, which is not exactly the best idea. Mind you, it is a target for me. So I'm quite surprised he actually put the curlier up. They haven't got a lot of energies because we took out that Greninja. I mean, they've got 1 more energy left. And they need quite a lot because I've got my Raikou at 250 now. Right, so this is going to be what? Baby Garnivore. Okay. That needs 5 energies, 6 energies, 240. Needs 7 energies on that to knock us out. 7. And that's just to knock out the Raikou. 6 energies to knock out any of the other Miraidons and the Raikous here. No, they've got 3. They could retreat, go into the Electric and go for the Mareep. And I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to try and get rid of my acceleration, which is really annoying. Okay. I shouldn't have put that down now, should I? But they would have gone for the Raichu as well. What the? Bleeding? What? Alright. I've got a path, so that shuts them down. Okay. So. There's a Flaaffy. Okay. If I judge now, I ain't really got much of a choice of a judge. So I'm going to put an energy on you. Okay, and I can retreat you. I can Dynamo another Miraidon there. I can pass, judge, make their hand smaller. I've got a load of energies. Not really what we needed. Now we can retreat into you, then do 180. And we're one away. And we are beating and gone full deck. And we've just got another boss. So we put 4 bosses in our deck. Just so we can attack, choose, attack, choose, attack. And because this normally sets itself up with the Flaaffy, the Raikou, the Miraidon, we can pivot out for free with the new Miraidon, and it's a bit more chunky. So they could have Crescelia'd our Zero Aura, which is the normal one, which is 110 HP single, and they could have just nuked that, and that's our free pivot, and we've won, and that's it. Alright, so that's the deck. I hope you liked the videos. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.